Vaush, don't be cynical. Also, Vaush, you can't possibly hate Democrats more than me. One, not the definition of cynical. Two, what a desperate attempt that I got you. What are you trying, like, why? Cynicism is kind of like learned helplessness, no? I think so, to an extent, yeah. Do you want a mix of cynicism and optimism? I want you to listen to me when I talk, ideally, rather than, like, using your subpar lip reading skills to pick up on the movements of my mouth when you have me on mute. I don't know what to tell you. Cynicism on its own is not informed, it's not instructive, it's not radical. It's like level 1. It's not even level 1, it's level 0. Is noir cynical? Noir is a genre. What are you saying? Is Walter White cynical? All right, you guys get a few more of this, a few more minutes of this before we move on, but any more bait questions get banned for the rest of the week. So, like, really make sure it's not going to make me angry. That's the line. Are we done? I'm just giving you guys a chance. Is SpongeBob cynical? Go to hell. Can you do Grimdark without it being cynical? Grimdark is like... it's meant to be a joke. Like, 40K isn't cynical because it's not sincere. I mean, people take it sincerely, but they're like... you know. Do you think Earnestness is making a comeback in media? I fucking hope so. Man, I hope so. Do you think Quentin Tarantino films are too cynical or, like, too dark? Which film? There are different films. He's been making films for 40 years. What do you mean? How do you guys live like this? Sometimes chat has worse media takes than you sometimes. All right, Vora467. You could have gone under the radar. Take a day. Take a day's break. Sometimes chat. Bro, you are the chat! Do you think Dune is cynical? I don't think you know what that means. It's... God. We're just saying shit. That's a lovely jacket. It's not a jacket. Banned. For 1 hour. I hate you. God damn it. This is a weird convo to have when a film can be cynical but still have a good message. I never said otherwise. Do you think chat is getting more retarded over time, maybe because you feed them? No, I think that media takes in general... I think, and I'm saying this understanding that it's not like I don't spend a lot of my free time just playing video games or whatever, so I'm not pretending I'm some kind of, like, artisan media consumer. I think that most people... I do think that art is supposed to be instructive, and it's not instructive in a lot of cases anymore, and that's one of the reasons why people are artistically dead. I think that people are just kind of like slop consumers in a lot of cases. People get really defensive about their media takes, and because everyone has like a personal opinion of what they've consumed, right? Like everyone's got an opinion on the movie they saw, right? But if you know, you're watching politics or whatever, you agree with my opinions generally, you can sit back and let it ride. Basically, I just think it's like primed to invite really, really stupid injunctions. Is Rick and Morty sincere? No, not even remotely. It's like it's like the representation of the current trend of like cynicism above everything. Can you not answer this? I'm banning you. Can you really not answer that for yourself? Jesus Christ, man. They're really getting me today. Is Das Kapital sincere? Is Sofigo funny? Experts are pondering this. We're moving on. Popular equals bad, according to Vaush. I came over to YouTube chat to ban you, just so you know, Casey Little. I hope you know that you're special. Do you think bad media literacy equates to bad political literacy? I mean, to an extent, because it's critical thinking either way, right? Like, there is an overlap in those tendencies. I think part of this is just, like, people, like, I don't know, people just like talking about stuff they have opinions on. Even if their opinions are bad, they just want to contribute. They just want to, like, add their voice to the chorus a little bit. But at the same time, I do think that this is instructive. Like, there are real... I guess, like, I think it's meaningful and not a coincidence that, to use an example I saw recently on Twitter, World War II anti-Nazi propaganda would not work today. Like, back then, you could have some dude who works in, like, a cannery, and he would see you know, Donald Duck in that like 3-minute cartoon where Donald Duck is like in the ammunition factory and he has to like Sieg Heil every picture of Hitler along the conveyor belt. And they watch at the end of that and they'd be like, wow, fuck Nazis. Nowadays, if people watch that, they'd be like, what's the angle? Like, okay, wow, anti-Nazi. Wow, okay, what's the angle? I don't think people aren't really unified by like any underlying desire to be instructed by media anymore, which I guess makes us like in one way less susceptible to propaganda, but also way more susceptible to propaganda, because now the only way, like the best way to get people on board with your dipshit conspiracy theories is to say, this is what the media doesn't want you to know. And then instantly, everyone's like, oh my God, you're right. So now, like, we've gone in the other direction. People are so cynical that you can actually bypass their cynicism, but just by, like, rewarding their feelings of cynicism, which is just... The Vaush ego swelling that past few months is crazy. You imagine these people watch me in 2020? It's just... It really is the hardest job in the world. It's the hardest job in the world, folks. They hate you for being right. They really do. They really do. What about having a main character who's a skeptic instead of a cynic? No one gives a shit. Fuck you. You're just saying words, man. You're not saying... You're talking because you want me to respond to you and you succeeded. You're not contributing. No one fucking cares, man. Make a point. What about this? What about that? Make a point. What are people going to remember you for? The question prompt that the answer got to hog the attention from? Call me a retard. Do it. Do it, motherfucker. End me! Take it to your grave. I love Jack Reacher novels over Tom Clancy shit. You know, I did enjoy the season of Reacher that I saw. It was, like, so charmingly Americana. It was so, like... I don't know. It just like what the 7-foot-tall, ultra-muscular, autistic king gets roped into local conspiracy. You know, he can snap the handcuffs with his muscles. So on. It was very charming. It was very delightful. And I would say quite earnest as well. Again, I like earnest. I do. When did it become cool to not try? Everyone's like, you know, every cool pro tag. It's like all the anime Mary Sue characters, you know? They have to look like they're not trying all the time. What happened to Gon? What happened to Gon freaks? Isn't Gon a good example of a character who pretends to not care? Question mark, question mark, question mark? You know what happened to Gon and it's not the best lol? What are you talking about? What does that have to do? We're talking about whether or not it's cool to care. He cares. What do you mean? I don't know. We need to genuinely move on. I just want you guys to know that if it wasn't for the fact that it would take longer than I'm willing to commit to it, I would have banned solidly like 50 to 100 people for asking stupid rhetorical questions that you put no effort into. You weren't actually interested in my thoughts on the subject. You were just typing idly because you're procrastinating on some house chore.